Ever wondered how the magic of Westeros came alive on your screens? From the intricate details of King's Landing to the icy expanses of the Wall, the world of Game of Thrones was brought to life through a remarkable combination of elaborate set designs, costumes, and special effects. Let's start with the set designs. The Iron Throne, the symbol of power, and the focal point of many a plot, was not just a prop. It was a character in its own right, and it took over 2 months to build. The throne's intimidating presence and intricate detailing were a feat of craftsmanship that set the tone for the entire series. The wall, towering 700 feet high, was another masterpiece. While it may have been a CGI wonder on screen, it was initially visualized in a Belfast studio. The crew constructed a massive 20-foot-high green screen wall. This structure was then digitally transformed into the icy expanse we've come to associate with the Night's Watch. The costumes, too, were no less impressive. From Cersei Lannister's regal gowns to the Night's Watch's somber black cloaks, each piece was meticulously designed and handcrafted. The costume department used a range of materials, from luxurious silks and leathers to furs and even rugs, to create an authentic look for each region of Westeros. Then there were the special effects. The dragons, the White Walkers, the epic battles, all were brought to life through a blend of practical effects and CGI. The dragons, for instance, started as tennis balls on sticks and were later transformed into the fearsome creatures we know and love, each with its own unique personality. Behind every scene of Game of Thrones, there was a team of dedicated professionals, pouring their creativity and craft into making this fictional world feel real. They built kingdoms, designed costumes, and created effects that dazzled us, all while working in a variety of challenging conditions, from freezing cold to scorching heat. The magic of Thrones is truly a testament to the incredible work of the production team. This journey into the making of Thrones has just begun, so stay tuned as we continue to unveil the secrets of Westeros. Now let's switch gears to the lighter side of Westeros. Can you imagine the Night King forgetting his lines, or Daenerys Targaryen bursting into laughter mid-scene? It's hard to picture, isn't it? But, oh, it happened. Our beloved cast, though serious on screen, had their fair share of hilarious moments off-camera. Picture this: Tyrion Lannister, in all his regal attire, suddenly tripping over his own robe. Or Jon Snow, the brooding hero, getting his cloak stuck in a door, tugging and tugging, unaware of the giggles erupting around him. And who could forget the time Cersei Lannister was supposed to make a grand, intimidating entrance, only for her to walk smack into the doorframe? Yes, even the formidable Queen of the Seven Kingdoms had her clumsy moments. It just goes to show, even in the grim world of Westeros, there's always room for a good laugh. Ever curious about the people behind your favorite characters? Well, let's delve into the fascinating world of the Game of Thrones actors and their unique experiences on set. Imagine stepping into the shoes of Daenerys Targaryen, the mother of dragons. Emilia Clarke, who portrayed this iconic character, reportedly had to repeat the phrase, "Where are my dragons?" so many times during filming that it became a running joke on set. Clarke's dedication to embodying Daenerys' fierce determination and resilience was palpable in every scene she graced. Then there's Peter Dinklage, who brought the cunning and witty Tyrion Lannister to life. Dinklage's performance was so convincing that many fans can't separate the actor from his character. But did you know that Dinklage initially had reservations about playing Tyrion? He was adamant about not portraying a stereotypical fantasy dwarf character. Only when assured that Tyrion was a fully fleshed-out, complex character did he agree to the role. Let's not forget about Maisie Williams and her transformation into the fearless Arya Stark. Williams was just 12 years old when she began filming Game of Thrones. Her character's journey from a rebellious young girl to a skilled assassin was a challenging but rewarding experience for the young actress. Interestingly, Williams is right-handed, but she chose to play Arya as left-handed, just as Arya is described in the books. And of course, there's Kit Harington, who played the brooding Jon Snow. He recalls the grueling filming conditions in Iceland, where the Night's Watch scenes were shot. Despite the harsh weather and long hours, Harington loved the authenticity it brought to his character's storyline. These are just a few of the many actors who breathed life into the world of Westeros. Each one faced their own unique challenges and triumphs, bringing a depth and authenticity to their characters. Their experiences and personal anecdotes provide an interesting lens through which we can further appreciate the show. Indeed, the actors of Game of Thrones brought a unique charm to their characters. Their dedication and talent helped create a series that will be remembered for generations to come. Think you've caught every detail in Game of Thrones? Think again. Let's dive into the realm of the hidden, the subtle, and the often overlooked. Yes, we're talking about the Easter eggs scattered throughout the series, those intricate details that not only enchant the observant viewer, but also add depth to the overall narrative. Consider the opening credits, a mini masterpiece of animation that changes with every episode, reflecting the evolving dynamics of Westeros. But did you notice the astrolabe, the spherical device that spins around the sun? It's adorned with key events from the history of the Seven Kingdoms. An ingenious way to foreshadow, wouldn't you say? Now, let's venture to the heart of Winterfell. Remember the crypts? They're not just a place of rest for the deceased Starks. They're a treasure trove of foreshadowing. Take a closer look at the statues. They bear an uncanny resemblance to their living counterparts, don't they? It's almost as if they were sculpted by time itself. And who could forget the Red Wedding? A shocking episode indeed. But the seeds of treachery were sown long before, hidden in plain sight. Walder Frey's ominous words to Catelyn Stark in Season 1, "I say let them have their secret toasts. They'll drink to my death," served as a chilling prophecy of the bloodbath that was to come. Moving to the language of Westeros, the High Valyrian word for dragon is Dracarys. But Dracarys also sounds eerily similar to the English Dracarys, which, as we know, is Daenerys Targaryen's command to her dragons to breathe fire. A clever linguistic Easter egg, or a mere coincidence? These are just a few examples of the intricate tapestry of details that makes Game of Thrones such an immersive experience. Each Easter egg, each hidden gem, serves to enrich the storyline, adding layers of complexity that keep fans coming back for more. Game of Thrones proves that the devil truly is in the details. Ready for a peek into the exclusive behind the scenes of Game of Thrones? Hold on to your seats, because what we have in store for you is nothing short of extraordinary. You've seen the polished final product, the seamless scenes, the breathtaking battles, and the heart-wrenching dialogues. But what you haven't seen is the raw, uncut footage that paints a vivid picture of what went into the making of this iconic series. Imagine the cast, not as the characters we've come to love and loathe, but as themselves, rehearsing their lines, perfecting their expressions, and immersing themselves into the world of Westeros. Picture the breathless anticipation, the palpable tension in the air as actors prepare to deliver pivotal scenes. That's the magic of the rehearsal process, a glimpse of which we're about to share with you. But it's not all serious. Picture the laughter echoing through the sets, the light-hearted banter, and the candid moments that break the intensity of a hard day's shoot. Yes, even in the grim world of Westeros, there's room for a chuckle or two. Moving on, ever wondered what it's like on set when the cameras aren't rolling? Have you pictured the crew, the unsung heroes of the production, setting up the scenes, ensuring every prop is in place, every costume wrinkle-free, every special effect ready to dazzle? It's a world of organized chaos, a symphony of hustle and bustle that breathes life into the Seven Kingdoms. Now, imagine the quiet moments, the thoughtful contemplation of an actor before stepping into character, the collective sigh of relief once the director yells, "Cut." These are the snippets that often go unseen, the moments that add layers to the characters we thought we knew so well. These snippets offer a fresh perspective into the making of our beloved series. They take us beyond the screen, into a world where fantasy meets reality, where fiction is painstakingly crafted into existence, and where the magic of Game of Thrones truly comes to life. Prepare yourself for some facts about Game of Thrones that will blow your mind. Did you know that the Dothraki language was created just for the show? That's right. Linguist David J. Peterson crafted this unique language, comprising over 3,000 words, solely for the horse-riding nomadic warriors of Essos. Here's another one. The series, renowned for its intricate plot lines, is based on George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire novels, which are so detailed that the author provided a 704-page guide to the show's creators. And let's talk about the Iron Throne. It's been called uncomfortable by many who've sat on it, but did you know it's constructed from a whopping 200 swords? Lastly, our beloved dragon, Drogon, was named after Daenerys Targaryen's late husband, Khal Drogo. Now that's a fact that tugs at the heartstrings. Even after all these years, Game of Thrones continues to surprise us.